What's up, guys? Ja Lord here, and tonight I present to you my official review of Black Lagoon Seasons 1 and 2. Before I begin with the review, however, I would like to share with you the premise of this show and why I like it so much. So Black Lagoon is set in Southeast Asia during the 1990s, and our protagonist is this Japanese businessman named Rock, or which is short for Rokura, and he goes on this business trip to the South China Sea, and then he's kidnapped by these pirates who call themselves the Lagoon Company, and he thinks he's about to die when they have guns to his head, but the only thing that dies is his business career. And then he becomes a pirate with the Lagoon Company, who consists of 3 members primarily. The Lagoon Company's members consist of A, Dutch, B, Revy, and C, Benny. Dutch is the black guy in the crew. He's very chill, a cool guy, somebody to have a beer or smoke with when he's not shooting guns, killing bad guys, and so forth. Revy is the smoking hot girl. She's really pretty, but at the same time, she can be really mean. You do not want to get on her bad side. She can be sassy, and she's had a really rough past, and doesn't believe in God, and if you say the wrong thing or make one wrong move with her, she's not afraid to put a bullet inside you, so you do not want to fuck with this girl. Benny, the boat's navigator, he looks almost exactly like me, just with the exception being that his eyes are green and that he doesn't have a beard and his hair is much longer. And these 3 plus Rock get into all kinds of shenanigans, and they fight all kinds of bad guys in both seasons, while at the same time they kind of have this off and on relationship with this group called Hotel Moscow, which is affiliated with the Russian Mafia. What I like best about this anime is that a lot of the protagonists, aside from Rock, are people who are either gray, meaning half bad, half good, or of questionable morality. And that's something I liked about Game of Thrones, which I saw that a lot, and you don't see a lot of anime or shows like this too often that go away from the completely good versus completely evil trope. So in season 1, the Lagoon Company goes off against these neo-Nazis when they're searching an underwater German U-boat from the World War II era for this rare painting that's worth a lot of money, and they're fighting with these Nazis over control of the painting, and then later in the season they run into this wanted terrorist girl named Roberta, who is a member of this terrorist group called FARC, F-A-R-C, which is actually a real terrorist organization, by the way. And then later in season 1, they go up against this group called Protectors of the Islamic Front, which I had negative feelings at first about this storyline, given the political climate of the 2000s and 2010s, but I was pleasantly surprised. The group Protectors of the Islamic Front is basically they claim that they're a jihadist group, but their leader, Ibraha, doesn't seem to care much about religion or so forth, and even his second in command admitted that he didn't believe in God, that they didn't believe in God. But Ibraha is this Lebanese dude whose son was murdered by Israeli soldiers during the war with Lebanon, and he's wants to get revenge for it by forming a criminal organization and attacking Israel and their allies, which include the United States. But Ibraha does not look like the stereotypical Islamic terrorist. He doesn't have like a chest-length mustacheless beard, long curly hair going down to his shoulders, a checkered headpiece, a robe, or anything like that. He basically has mid-length black hair, a light goatee, a sports coat, and a button-down shirt and dress pants. And the other thing, his group doesn't seem to be religion-based, and I did not once hear him or any of his group's members recite the Quran or yell Allahu Akbar before carrying out their deeds. And the Lagoon Company are kind of forced to go up against this group, but I'm not going to reveal what happens. But anyways, that's the end of Season 1. In Season 2, the Lagoon Company goes up against these child age killers who are like vampire twins, boy girl, who are part of this like pedophile grooming gang based in Romania. And these two vampire twins wreak havoc throughout like wherever they go. And the rest of Season 2, it basically involves a lot of stuff with like Hotel Moscow and the criminal underworld of Southeast Asia. But that's all I'm gonna reveal right now, because I don't want to spoil any of the show for you. Overall, this is one of the best anime I've seen in a very long time. 2 solid thumbs up, great story, great characters, and all the women on the show you do not want to fuck with, because they'll be willing to put a bullet in your head if you make one wrong move or one wrong comment. That's how badass they are. Well, that is it for tonight, folks, but before I close out this video, I would like to see if any of you viewers in my comment section would like to recommend an anime for me to watch and review. I am open to suggestions. I'll consider any you send me. Be sure to, if you follow me on Twitter, you can DM me with your anime suggestions at _JLloyd_. That's it for tonight, folks. Hope to have more videos out in the coming weeks. Peace.